Welcome to the NNFLFL Week 6 recap. Team Arsenal would start with the ball. Here Kev takes the snap on a second down play. He's going to hit Trevor for 9 yards, holds on through tough coverage. Then on 3rd and 1, Kev would dump it off here to Paul, who picks up the first down before being tackled by Jake. After Team Jake then forced a punt, the first play of their drive, Gervais would take the snap, roll out, and go for it all to Eclipse. But it wasn't in the cards for the first drive. They would end up going 4 and out. On their next drive, Team Arsenal would get it going. Here on the 25-yard pass, Trev makes a great catch through coverage again. They would then keep it going as Kev here hits Brisson for his first catch of the day. He picks up 8. And that would directly lead to this. Brisson goes in, then back out, scores a 12-yard touchdown, putting Team Arsenal up 7-0. Team Jake trying to get something going offensively here would throw a screen to Jake. He makes some nice moves on his way to picking up 14 yards. Later in the drive on a 4th and 10, here Gervais hits Eclipse, who holds on and picks up 18 to keep it alive. Later in the drive, forced with another 4th and 8, Gervais would scramble, then go deep to the back of the end zone to Eclipse, but he couldn't make the catch. Turnover on downs. Team Arsenal's next drive, here's a 3rd and 3. Mike gets through Paul and picks up a sack on Kev, forcing a 4th and 10. Hoping to keep the drive alive, here Kev throws a clutch pass to Brisson for 13 yards and the first down. They would continue to roll on this drive as Kev drops back, hits Trevor, somehow makes the catch through coverage again, and then makes some moves, bringing the ball all the way down to the 3-yard line. Using confusion to free up Arsenal, Kev would throw a second touchdown pass to him for 4 yards. Team Arsenal 14, Team Jake 0. Down by 14 and backed into another 4th down situation, here Gervais tries to make something happen, but an errant pass goes nowhere. Turnover on downs. As Team Arsenal would look to distance themselves further, Gervais pressures Kev. He throws up a pass that gets picked off by Big Mike. He would then rumble for 34 yards, bringing it down to the 20 and setting his team up. Team Jake looking to capitalize here on a 2nd down play. Mike gives Gervais a lot of time with good blocking, and he somehow finds a wide open Jake through a busted coverage. Jake would then walk in and cut the lead to 14-7. With time running out on the half, Trev would continue his great performance here as he takes a pass from Kev and turns it into 19 more yards. Then, with 1 play remaining in the half, Team Arsenal would go for it all on a Hail Mary pass that would fall incomplete. At halftime, Team Arsenal 14, Team Jake 7. Team Jake would start off the second half with a bang here as Gervais rolls out to his left and then heaves it deep for Eclipse, who catches it in stride and takes it all the way for a 57-yard touchdown, tying the game at 14. The tie, however, would be short-lived as Kev here on 3rd and 1 hits Brisson, who takes it all the way 65 yards for a touchdown, putting his team back up. Team Arsenal 21, Team Jake 14. Team Jake looking to fire back here on the first play of the drive. Gervais hits Eclipse for 22 yards across the middle. After being forced into yet another 4th down situation, Gervais handles the high snap and throws a deep ball perfectly out to Jake, who makes an even better catch, tying the game up at 21. With the yards proving harder to come by, here Jake sacks Kev and forces a punt. After a 3-and-out by Team Jake, they would get it back, and here Brisson makes a beautiful 12-yard catch. On the very next play, Kev hits Paul, who rumbles for a 22-yard gain before being taken down by half of Team Jake. In the midst of a promising drive, with the game tied, the worst-case scenario happens for Team Arsenal as Gervais picks his pass off, plays possum, then turns it on down the sidelines for a 68-yard return and a touchdown, giving Team Jake their first lead of the day, 28-21. Team Arsenal, though, would drive right down the field, and here Kev throws a perfect 27-yard strike to Brisson, tying the game back up at 28. After a 3-and-out by Team Jake and a nice punt return by Brisson gave them good field position, here Kev hits Trevor again, who breaks a tackle of Gervais and picks up 22 yards before finally being taken down. With regaining the lead firmly implanted on their minds, here Kev hits Paul, who nearly gets into the end zone but is held short by Gervais and Eclipse. That goal line stop would prove to be big for Team Jake, as 2 plays later, Kev tries to hit Brisson and he's picked off by Eclipse in the end zone for a touchback. Fresh off a big defensive stand, here Gervais pumps and then goes back to work, hitting Eclipse again in stride, who works his way 61 yards down the field before being pushed out. Team Arsenal's defense would stiffen though, as Gervais can't escape Paul and is thrown down for a sack. The sack would bring up a crucial 4th and 13. Here Gervais hits Eclipse, but he can only pick up 11. Team Arsenal goes back to work now here in the 4th quarter. Trev catches another pass and makes some more moves, breaking tackles on his way to 55 yards downfield before finally being caught and taken down by Jake. On the next play, Kev would hit Brisson, who would lateral to Trevor, who would bring it in for another touchdown, giving his team a late 35-28 lead. On 4th and 10 with time running out, this completion couldn't have been more clutch, as Eclipse holds on and picks up 22 to keep the game alive. The very next play, Gervais rolls out to his left, throws up a touch pass to Brady, who catches it on a deflection for a heroic touchdown on the last play of regulation, tying the game up. Overtime, baby. First time this year. Team Arsenal quickly went to work, hitting Brisson on a short pass, but he made tons of moves, spinning and ducking and weaving his way down the field for a 50-yard gain, touchdown being saved by Gervais at the last second. Couple plays later, Arsenal himself would catch the game-winning touchdown in overtime, sealing the victory for his team. Just like that, this epic battle came to an end. Final score, Team Arsenal 42, Team Jake 35. Until next time, Gervais signing out. See you on the field, boys.